I say, this troll city is utterly disappointing. Not a single stylish fiber for wig weaving. I think we read this yesterday, right? I do have to reassign a controller, though. Oops. There we go. You're becoming quite a thorn in the Witch Queen's side. She's commanded her royal assassins to bring her your head. They're fast and nimble foes, attacking with razor-sharp blades attached to chains. Luckily, I have just the tool to counter them. Speed is worthless to assassins if they're stuck in place. The iron jaws of the bear trap will bite down deep into their flesh and hold even the largest of trolls for a while. Okay, so I'm not really using Spin Blade. This is more damage, more health, 15% chance to crit. What's the bear trap upgrade do? Increases lifespan by 15 seconds. I guess we're going to be using it. Affect flying enemies, increases damage. Okay. Let's see what the bear trap does. Less than our zapping turrets. Ah! Why here? Pressed you like tar better? Yeah. Ah! Wait, I died? Oh. Oh, it wanted me to have it up here before. Okay. So I put one here. Put one here. It does nothing. Oh, it gets the little guys. Okay. It seems so much better. Crossbow turret seems good. My horde fears the sun no longer, my queen. They wait in a deep sanctuary, hungry for war. Give the order and we'll crush the dwarves. Just one dwarf clan guards Swart Stonewall. Oh, our scouts report that Chief Dane called the other dwarven clans to war. The dwarves are loyal to their own, and they love a good fight. Soon that one clan will become an army. Need all of our might to conquer and rule the surface. All of our hordes and the risen dead promised by the Necromancer King. I wouldn't trust that bag of bones. We need to act now. Crush the clans one by one before they unite. No, I must say it twice. Besides, the dwarves might still attack the elf fairies. We must wait and see. Now, I brewed a vial of Burn Beast Potion for you. The last one I'll be able to synthesize for a long while. Use it wisely. Wait for me in the Citadel. Those cretins at the elixir factory require my assistance. Again. Follow them? inscriptions on the signpost are whole. Trolls haven't destroyed them. This only means they had some common sense after all. How else did you know where you're going? The south is Tuskhorn Outpost, Fungi Caves, north is Mana Deep Sanctuary, Crystal Caves, and Groff's Mining Colony, Magma Marshes. To the rest, war-torn farmlands of the Barrens. Knowing our luck, everything is overrun by trolls. Or worse, monsters spewing hellfire and stormfire. Too many guards, too many alert bells. We're done for if we go this way. Citadel is so close. There must be a way around. Wait. Brute force, though? Oh. Does not let me. Pew, pew, pew. Oops. Just put our turrets in a line and things die. Uh-oh. Being able to shoot through shield is crazy, too. Go this way. Wait, stop. Down. Like, it just feels like they have no weaknesses. Look at that, the railways! Grandpa told me in ancient times the whole kingdom was connected by carts that moved along these tracks. Get too excited about rustling metal and rotting wood. And the sign reads, the Magma Marshes and Groff's Mining Colony. I wonder where that is. To be fair, I fully upgraded them. Yeah. It's not like it's that hard to fully upgrade them, though. Gotta grab all the collectibles. Was this the Citadel? That must be the Citadel Portal. We made it. Dumb trolls left it unguarded. Dumb trolls indeed. Can't walk through that. What will my next upgrade be? I have no idea. I haven't really thought about it. He didn't leave it unguarded? That was a little scuffed. I mean, I guess all the open space helps a lot, too. If there were more walls, these would be a little bit worse. Like, things spawn in and then just immediately get flapped. shield guys are the only things that are even a little bit of a threat. Crafted by Enche, the Pixel Sorcerer. What is this magic? Normally, Vandra has formidable garrison stationed here. We would have never been able to set foot in the Citadel. Well, maybe a severed foot. Thankfully, the hordes gather elsewhere for the invasion. Crafted a new weapon, the Mortar Turret. Has exceptional range, and the blast affects multiple targets. The best part? Can attack enemies over walls. I don't like it. Black powder smells like rotten eggs and burnt meat. Know that I've based the mortar's design on a troll weapon. Vandra arms her troll grenadiers with throwing bombs. They're slow to fall, but have deadly explosions. Avoid them. Perfect! Trolls with explosive bombs, what could go wrong? Dwerve, this is our only chance. Knowing Vandra, the location of the elixir factory will be somewhere in her throne room or laboratory. You must find it. $25 damage, 10 range. More range. Fire rate, health, knockback. It has knockback? Wait, how much damage does this do? 17? This deals more damage too? Oh, yeah. Oh, Dwerve, help me! The runes read Imperial Prison. The ancient Dwarven kingdom wasn't as perfect as Grandpa thought if they needed a prison. Well, some troll scribbled torture dungeon. These trolls are honest about it. Wait, that's where they're taking Vladimir! Already full health. Oh, hey. Whoa, I didn't even see you. What if it's like 2 of these and the mortar? Because the crossbow is stun. Stun's pretty valuable. They also shoot way faster. I think it's actually just triple crossbow. The utility of mortar is going over walls. Just isn't relevant here. Relevant here. So let's have 2 of these and then... Oh, the grenadier die already? Never mind. Eee. deals with shielded dudes better. Oh. What? It doesn't reach. Spawning. Okay. Easy fight. Oh, I already have armor. There's a letter inside the chest. Oh wow, I had no idea troll rating could look so tidy. Let's see. To carve him up. My most savage of horde masters made this artifact from the times of Gloomdark elevate you as my chosen warlord. May your enemies burn as you charge at them, to crush all who oppose my will. Strange. It's not signed. So this maniac carve him up wields fire as well. Let's hope we never ever fight him. Not to worry, Ari. You won't even know you're hiding at the bottom of a bag. Hey, what else is here? There's something? Oh, there's more this way. I think we're already max health. Oh, not quite. Dwerve, a moment. We're deep in the enemy stronghold. Untold dangers lurk behind every corner. Best take this. It is a chain shirt made out of pure mithril. Legends say chainmails such as this were forged in a dragonfire furnace by the best runesmiths of the Old Kingdom. The armor is as hard as dragon scales. Oh, it's light as a feather. And foolish trolls left it unguarded in the nearby armory, just in reach of nimble hands. Increases Dwerve's health. Wow. Okay. Cool, I guess. I think I want this one down too, but it should be fine. Yeah, this is a bad spot for it, but it doesn't matter. Got time to reposition. There we go. Was heavier than feathers. Is it though? Maybe you just weave it really finely. Hey, Silex. These crossbow turrets are so sick. This is weird. Whoever wrote this is too meticulous for a troll. It says, my failed research has yielded one unexpected result. I've isolated the substance with sunlight-resistant properties from the deceased plants. I cannot allow myself excitement. Further tests are necessary. There's more. Field tests of my new Sun Moon elixir were exceptional. I will order the construction of a massive elixir factory in the magma marshes. I will not let my people starve into oblivion. Drop it! Get away from it! That was written by Vandra. What if it curses us? Don't be silly, Harry. Just a piece of paper. But now we have the location of the elixir factory. It's in the magma marshes, wherever that is. I bet Vladimir will know. We must save Vladimir. Oh, Blab's still alive and well. Well, I hope we don't end up in a cell right next to him. Let me... Let's see, what's this? Increase fire rates. I don't know. Let's go knockback first. Shoots a burst of 3 mortars at random nearby locations when destroyed. Or recalled. Interesting. So much dust. This is strange. The writing here doesn't look like it was written by a troll. Give me a moment. The endless war against the undead legions of the Barons is over. I stood in the chilling presence of the Necromancer King and negotiated an uneasy alliance. The relentless dead will help us conquer the surface. In return, the Necromancer King may claim the underground as his own. Why he wishes to roll over the ruins of an old dwarven kingdom is beyond me. Necromancer King? Commanding the undead? That chills me to the bone. This can't be real. Can it? How many monsters dwell in the depths of this mountain? How can we defeat them all? One by one, I would say. Or multiple at a time with our piercing arrows. Let's see. I think I recognize this neat troll handwriting. Let me see. More like claw writing. My queen has been toiling away in her laboratory ever since word of Blight Fog came. So ravaging the shroom farms, she's the only one who can find a cure and save us from starvation. Earl the Scribe. So, Founder tried to find a cure for the shroom blight. Yep. It's a book. What are these symbols? I can read some of the runes, crimson spotted mushroom and red spore globule, but the rest, just random symbols and some gibberish. You're a tinkerer, so think. Grandpa Espen says every symbol must mean something. I don't know. These symbols might be formulas of some kind, but I'm not sure what for. This looks like a very involved puzzle. Yeah, I'm playing with controller now. Seems someone is quite a horticultist. Not a cultist, horticulturalist. Harry, and yes, there's a bunch of plants here. All kinds of shrooms from the fungi caves and even shrubs from the Snoring Forest. Yuck. Even the smelly, diseased shrooms. Not even a horticultist would keep those. Okay, that opens. Just drawings of plants and more symbols. Let's see. Bulbous yellow vine and crimson tubular sponges. Didn't we see plants like these in the mushroom meadows? That was an easier puzzle than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I've already been this way. Wait, I think. Oh, but I need to go. Okay. There we go. Every breath this musty air brings back so many memories. All of them unwanted. I lost far too much time in this prison. Yeah. Again, not a good time for a sob story, Slaw. We're on a prison bust. Harry's right. It's only a matter of time until the rest of the city garrison swarms after us. Do you know where they might be keeping Bladimir? Knowing Vandra, Bladimir is in the coldest part of the prison, his old cell. This place holds many unwanted memories for him. Vandra would want Bladimir to remember them. Before you go, I've crafted a new weapon for you, the Punch Turret. Deals little damage, but has powerful knockback. With it, you can punch your enemies into the dark depths of the pits. It's not perfected the Punch Turret's design. Knockback is less effective against larger foes. Beware of the ogres, it's useless against those behemoths. So it's useless. Ah, thanks, Law. Trolls won't stand a chance. That is a lot of knockback. Okay, this is very funny. I hope this works. Nope, useless was the right word. Useless was definitely the right word. I don't have the mortar anymore. Oh no. Spooky. Okay, I'll keep it around, but I'll put it on here. Let's get the mortar back. We can do upgraded. Increases attack speed by 20%. Projectile travel speed. Says unlike any troll rating I've ever seen. It's so aligned, ceremonial. This is my will. From this day henceforth, every troll must learn to read and write. Those who refuse to learn will be imprisoned until they can write their thoughts and make their marks. Queen Vandra. Vandra's forcing the trolls to learn to read and write? Seems so. What a horrible way to achieve something so useful. Imagine if Sheep Tane did the same. Those dwarves would be in cages for life. Vladimir. Rude. No health left. Stone's kind of broken. Yeah, it is. Health potion. Now, did I not need to let them free? I didn't get a key this time. Can't murder them. What? Enough. See ya, Ozzy. How's it going? This book looks like a collection of troll symbols with rules on how to write them. There's also a bunch of simple words and short texts. Must be some kind of reading and writing textbook, but why let it waste away in a dungeon cell? Now, you know what your endless lessons with Espen felt like to me. Wasting away from boredom. Oh, I thought there was more. To punch. This is very funny. Another troll textbook, rotting away in a dungeon. Am I doing this? That's a lot more reasonable. you. Key for the chest. Just short from a big upgrade again. Oh. Sorry, dude. That's it. Let's make this blab and get out of this miserable hole. Vladimir, praise the kings you're alive. Twice now you saved my life, Dwerve. I don't know if I can ever repay you, but I vow I'll try. But we must hurry and get out of here, else we'll all become Vondra's prisoners. Follow me. The way out of the city is barred. Troll soldiers swarmed the city in search of you. They'll be here any moment. Fub, he's at the docks. We must help him. If there's any wit in that wigged head of his, Fub would have swam away long ago. Worry not, dwarf friends. I know a way out. Follow me. Come on, keep up, he says as he moves slower than a snail. I will save us. If only this rusty mechanism would work. Work! There. We're at the Royal Library. From there we'll escape the crystal caves of the Snagtooth Pass. Wow, look at all the books. It'd take 2 lifetimes to read all of these. Actually, 3. It took Vondra 3 lifetimes to read them all. Wish I had magic powers to let me live long enough to read all these books. Maybe I'd learn something to cure the Blight Fog. 3 lifetimes. Wow. How did Vondra even get her magic in the first place? There's an old tale among trolls. During the final years of the Great War, War King Vandran searched for any weapon that would give trolls an edge over Crowbark's mighty warsmiths. Vandran knew the power stones fueled the warsmith machines, but he did not understand the nature of the machines well enough to build his own. But he understood sorcery. So he took the greatest power stone his hordes had captured and infused it into the heart of his daughter, Vondra. Gave her great and terrible magic powers, rivaling even the greatest of dwarven wizards. The great warsmiths and wizards did not stand a chance against Vandra. How can my clan? Chief Tane and the warriors are strong, especially Dad, but they lack both machines and magic. Don't lose hope, Dwarf. In my travels, I came across signs that King Cedrid IV sought a way to destroy power stones. Now we know why. He wanted to destroy the one infused in Vandra's heart. If Cedrid found the way, he would have documented it in his journal. He wrote every day, right here in the Royal Library. Search the library for his journal entries. They might contain some clue. Alright, we can't stay too long, else we'll find ourselves surrounded. The hooded figure will betray us? No, he's been giving us cool towers. This is a blank page? Ah, it's too dark in here. I can't see a thing. Wait. I'll bring him a power stone. There, Bright. No use. Just a blank. Huh? Wait, the page. It's shimmering. The light. The power stone has caused some sort of magical reaction. Oh no. I hope that piece of paper isn't cursed. I don't want to turn into a frog or anything. Ruins are appearing. Scouts report that a great troll army is marching here to Portal, the last bastion of the Great Kingdom. I used Nerlin's magic ink as a precaution. Should the city fall, kings forbid it. But our walls are firm as our will. Valiant warsmiths, led by Captain Ginnar of my Crown Guard, defend the walls, while Nerlin the wizard and his fellow runeseekers search how to stop Vondra. Nerlin the wizard. Yep. This must be a letter from that King Cedrid guy. It's not very helpful, though. Another blank page. Harry, quick, bring up a power stone. We've been under siege for... lost count the days. Vandra's sorcery shattered our walls in many places, but we've driven the trolls back and sealed the gaps. Yet, our numbers and strength dwindle. But Nerlin has brought us a glimmer of hope in these dark days. The genius wizard has discovered a theoretical way of destroying power stones, including the one that grants Vandra her sorcery. I wonder what happened to this wizard and his secret weapon. another one. Let's see. Portal has fallen. Not all, but all is not lost. Gunnar, if you find this, know that your name is cursed for 1,000 years. A loyal warsmith has revealed Nerland's magic ink. Read carefully. The city might be lost, but the war is not over. I will stay with the Crown Guard until the city is evacuated. I commanded Nerland to take the research to Manadeep Sanctuary. It is imperative he reaches it. Your king, Sedrid IV, commands you. Muster all your remaining forces at Manadeep. Vandra's hordes are swarming the main entrance. Remember Gemfall Gorge and the Unseen Bridge. For Cromark. Let's hope the research is still at Manadeep. Slah! I found Sedrid's journal entries. Dwarves are researching how to destroy power stones, including the one in Vandra's heart. When the city fell, they took the research to Manadeep Sanctuary. But what about the elixir factory in Magma Marshes? It must be destroyed, otherwise the trolls will invade the surface. You must destroy the elixir factory to stop the invasion, but Vandra will always be a threat as long as she lives. There's a chance the research can tell us how to stop Vandra for good. We must find it. How about this? To get to the Magma Marshes, you have to go through the Crystal Caves anyways. So the sanctuary would be along the way. But there is one tiny problem. The Magma Marshes have changed since old times. The very air is cold and hot. Your dwarf skin would melt in moments. We trolls can withstand the heat, probably because Gloomdark was as hot as a volcano. Anywho, I can make frost skin ointment from insects and herbs in the fungi caves. It's icky, but it'll keep your skin from burning. It'll take time to make. Oh yes, speaking about brewing. Slaw, I came up with a recipe for that toxin, the spoil Vandra's elixir. I'll need a hand with some ingredients. They're quite elusive. Here's a list. Let's see. Black mold fungus, sunflowers, fire ferns. I'm no herbalist, Blavamir, but I'll find them all. Aha! Got you now. Blue-haired dwarf menace. You've caused trouble for long enough. I will get you and hang you with your own entrails. You'll have to get past my turrets first. I'm not afraid of you. And what is this? Dwarves keep rats as pets? Looks delicious, I'll skin it and eat alive. No, Airy. Oh no, that guy we don't want to fight. My queen told me to use the burn beast potion wisely. I can't waste letting you escape from here, dwarf menace, so... Carve him up has evolved into burn him up. Oh no, you still carve him up. Whoa, wait, this is actually... His health bar is huge. And that is not a scripted loss. Okay. Interesting. What am I missing? Oh my god. Just sit through this every time. Hit. Uh-oh. Please, no more summons. No. Get over here. There's more summons! Ah! Hit him! Okay, we got him, right? Up. Okay, just don't get trapped. Don't know. Cutscene again. You killed him before the minions appeared. Can you get that much damage? What deals that much damage? So, this time the crossbow decides to work. What? No, I wanted to hammer you. I think we got it. The crossbow is way better. This is not done. Oops. Dragonfire boots set enemies ablaze as Dwerve dashes through them, dealing 3 damage every second. Yeah, take that, you big brainless brute. Harry, are you alright? Don't worry, and I'd never let anyone eat you. Would have had to catch me first. Mustn't linger long. No doubt carve him up will return in force. Dwerve, find Nerlin's research, the Man of Deep Sanctuary. Vladimir, go and prepare the Frostskin Whiteman. And after we'll meet in the Magma Marshes. See that big hole in the wall up there? It'll take you to Snagtooth Pass. About that. Who made that hole? What the heck happened here? Story for later. I hear trolls marching down the hallway, and the heavy thuds of ogre skull crushers. That door won't hold them for long. Snagtooth Pass. Oops. I just wanted to dash. Fire. Oh no, they're all dead. Eskel and the scouting party. They walk with the kings now. Sure, they fought bravely to the end. And still died. Bravery's not enough. No, it's not. He would have ended up dead long ago if it weren't for these warsmith weapons. Who's gonna destroy Vandra's elixir factory now? Wait, why do you have that look on your face? You can't let Vandra's hordes leave the mountain. It's up to us now, Ari. Can I steal their power stones? Guess not. I have a new turret. Took me a while to decipher the withered blueprint, but I managed to restore an old weapon. The ancients called it the Tesla turret, in honor of storm spirits. It channels the energies of stormfire, shooting a beam of lightning that damages and stuns your foes. And the best part, the lightning beam changes from enemy to enemy. So the stories were true. Warsmiths could harness the stormfire. Can't wait to zap some trolls. Beware, creatures living in the caves inspired by our ancestors to create the Tesla turret. They are called storm-built imps, and they spit lightning bolts that jump from turret to turret. That seems good. Oh, it deals very little damage. Zap duration. Doesn't go through walls. It also fires very slowly. This chaining's kind of cool though. Oh yeah, plus the explosions we get to make. Oh, do I have to wait for it to... Gotta wait for it to be finished. Let's see. West to Groff's mining colony, east to Gemfall Gorge and Mana Deep Sanctuary. That's where we need to go, if we can get past those crystals. Oh, I can't read it. Never mind. I see you've run into our crystal problem. I've tried everything, even mortar bombs. Not a scratch. The betrayers, miners excavated these tunnels. They must have encountered the same crystals. Who's the betrayer? Grandpa never told me about him. Or these tunnels? His name was Ginnar. Once he was a great warsmith, the captain of Crown Guard, but Vandra coerced him into digging these tunnels as a back door into the Citadel. Though he through here, trolls stormed the city. I read about Ginnar in the King's journals, but why would he betray his own people? Maybe Vandra poisoned his heart with sorcery, or bewitched him with the promise of power. We may never know. Well, Ginnar's miners set up an outpost north of here. Maybe they left a clue on how they destroyed those crystals. Alright, I'll go take a look and see what I can dig up. Definitely better against shielded enemies. So long, too. Oh, those are the bolt bats. Ow. Eel. Mining storehouse. This letter looks ancient. You can barely make out the words. Dustier than your room. Delving through Crystal Cave is something else. Can forbade us from blasting charges. Says they're too loud, but our pickaxe is dull in a matter of days. Crystals are harder than Sunfell iron. Luckily, Gunnar let us use his gem steel pickaxe. This thing is a beauty. He's a master warsmith, alright. When he's not chewing crystal, he keeps it locked away in the storehouse. Many crooks mine here. Maybe this pickaxe is still in the storehouse, wherever that might be. Let's try and find it. Another letter! Got a knack for finding dusty letters. We eat nothing but muckworms and stale water, digging for weeks without a brewmaster. This job better be worth it. Gunnar says we'll swim in scrap once he's king. We better, else he won't be king for long. Gunnar sure kept nice company. There's the combat. One here, one here, one here. It's probably worse than just like putting them all in the center, but eh. Let's see how well this holds. I don't have the mortar equipped. Probably want the mortar more than the punch. Fix that next time we find a bench. That there, this there. Destroy the big trolls. Is the storehouse? Oh no. Puzzles.
Huh?
Writing the scroll is so methodical. Crystals are prolonging the tunneling process far more than I anticipated. I was even forced to lend my precious pickaxe to that rabbit.
Huh?
Thankfully, the work is almost complete. Trolls will storm the city. I pray for swift victory. The less unnecessary Dwarven lives lost, the better. Otherwise, I won't have a kingdom left to rule. Kanar wrote these words. I don't understand. How could he betray his own people and expect any dwarf to call him king? Can't understand evil. Maybe he always had a rotten heart. Is that... Another scroll with Gunner's handwriting, but it's more erratic. Portal has fallen, trolls are raising and pillaging hundreds of years of progress. Well, they got what they wanted, but at least there will finally be peace. Now it's up to Vandra to honor our accord. But strange dreams have been haunting me. Depthless bogs, rattling of bones, ashwood poles crowned with skulls. My heart aching as if it pumps black ink and not blood. No matter, work awaits. Sounds crazier than a nobbling. And he was, trusting Vandra. Oops. Boop. This will close that door. And we go around. Gunar's pickaxe. It'll shatter those white crystals to pieces when I dash through them. Just be careful how you swing it. The blade seems awfully sharp. Dash through white crystals to shatter them with a gem steel pickaxe. Increases dash damage from 20 to 30. Crystal's somewhere nearby, right? Wait a second. Oh. Just this way. Not a backtrack. Oh, yeah, here it is. So many gears, too. Salvage another weapon from the old realm. Pits of Gemfall Gorge are the perfect place to try it out. This is the Harpoon Turret. It's designed to pull enemies closer, either into the reach of your melee turrets or into pits and certain death. But the reeling mechanism isn't powerful enough to pull in larger enemies. Makes you wonder, with all these weapons, would Dwarves have won the war if it wasn't for Gunar's betrayal? Past is the past. We have to focus on the now. Carvem said there's an entire horde guarding the entrance to Mana Deep Sanctuary, but Cedrid's letter mentioned a secret way. The Unseen Bridge. I know only rumors about it. Nearly wanted the way to escape the sanctuary, should it ever come under siege. He knew the trolls would discover any dwarf-made tunnels, so he used magic to craft this bridge. The Unseen Bridge is hidden somewhere in Gemfall Gorge. Supposedly, a hill ridden with caves leads to it. You must find it. Find the Unseen Bridge. Is this the one? Wait, oh. Yoink. Yoink. Oops. Yoink is also very funny. Whoa! Are the walking giant eye monsters dead? What were those creatures? Both had an incision in their foreheads and a crystal embedded into it. What are the trolls up to? Just be careful of the creature's death rays. Goes right through the turrets. Can't stand behind them for protection anymore. Projectile travel speed. That seems useful. Drill through. Wait. Doesn't go through shields. Ah! Okay, I may have played that slightly too greedy. Let's get one here. I guess I could even just pull it in. Let's try to not get swarmed. Oh my god. I'm still just getting swarmed. Okay, I've got a better plan. I got a better plan. We put this here. Then make some pistol turrets? Maybe? Yoink. Oh my god, it shoots whoever's closest. Oh. Ah! Hooray! Can I get a heal? That's where I came from, right? More of the same claw writing, huh? I'll need a moment.
Huh?
Pale blood gems are good for nothing. Several of my acolytes died charging them with power, but no trace of magic remains in the stones. Failed to unearth any remaining power stones in magma marshes. Failed to create them here, Vandra will have my head. Zerl, the shaman master. That's what he was doing. He wanted to make power stones. And failed. That made the Zerl afraid of Andra. Very afraid, I would know. Uh-oh. But I have no health? Just don't get hit. Easy enough. In there. Oh, there's a healing potion.
Wow.
We're just full of shimmering crystals. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Whoa, that's a lot of trolls.
Huh?
Must be part of Carvamop's horde, regarding the way to the sanctuary.
Huh.
You better find that unseen bridge then, else we'll never reach Mana Deep Sanctuary. This seems like a good spot. So worried about getting swarmed. Scary eye beams.
Oh.
no. Okay, it looks like there's this whole involved puzzle here. I think we're gonna call the stream here for the night. I don't want to get like halfway through a puzzle and then call it. Let's go